white jerseys. New look team, new look jerseys. It's Dizon, Frey, Monville, Moorhead, and Chad George getting the start here. So, Houston
10
Heat.
seconds to go, about to jump in its first point.
Houston Heat played in the three-man tournament yesterday. Leverage did not, so Heat with a little more familiarity with this exact layout. And it looks like they get 5 out alive. They double the South Electronics can off the break, send Sam Monville to the center brick.
Yeah, Monville up to that brick and just wrap around. Might be going across. He does. 5 bodies still alive here for both squads, and Monville onto Leverage's side early. How the middle of the field is played is definitely becoming a big part of the conversation out here on this layout, as it always is. This one's very interesting, though. Jackson Frey going to get up to help out Monville. So a double dose of attackers here, Mike, as Leverage getting checked out in the snake.
Yeah, Caputo, it looked like to me, might have taken a bounce off the top of his head from Jackson Frey. Double stack of bodies in the middle for Houston Heat. Ronnie Dizon in the Dorito insert. Moorhead and Chad George, longtime teammates, longtime vets. Looks like one of them, Moorhead, is going to go out and around into the snake.
Yeah, Moorhead makes it into the snake clean. Going to crawl up in the snake, too. Got Chad George behind him. And Moorhead's going to continue to go up. Here comes the counterattack up the middle of the field as Leverage able to take out Monville. That was DeVivo.
Yeah, Dominic DeVivo. Oh, but they lose. I think that's Pashuta right behind him. So poor death there. That makes it a 4-on-3 advantage Houston Heat. Ryan Moorhead is on the wrap. He's the one who shot Pashuta, I believe. Knows the situation, calls 43. Chad George joining him forward in the snake 2. They have to contend with that wedge player for Leverage still. But a body advantage. They still have Jackson Frey in the middle. Ronnie Dizon in the insert. Might look to make his way outside before too long. First, he's going to gun battle with his mirror.
He's thinking about it. Oh, gets checked back in. Yeah, Moorhead and Chad George put a lot of paint looking down this side of the field.
Yeah, Moorhead ripping the bounce shot off the center brick, but Chris Caputo making his way into the Snake Rito, making it difficult for Jackson Frey. Jackson takes a quick check to make sure his Snake boys are still alive. But he gets shot by Chris Caputo. Like I said, Maddie, Caputo being here changes the dynamic for Leverage.
Yeah, it's huge to have Caputo out there for him. You know, choosing not to play pro in 2024 to help Leverage try to win a pro spot did exactly that. But like you talked about, couldn't make the first events on Friday because of the Fire Academy, but he's good to go now.
Yeah, and I think even just being there on Thursday night, being there on Friday morning makes a big difference. It's hard to get with the program when you're not joining the team till Friday night. Moorhead, though, pressing the issue into that wedge, still ripping that bounce shot. Those aren't zipping in yet. Travis Baskins in the Dorito insert. He might have just gotten clipped in the elbow. No, he takes a quick headshot, tries to battle Chad George.
Yeah, Chad George just gets right behind Moorhead, but Moorhead ripping that shot. Tactical retreat for Leverage, gets back to the mini wall, makes it clean. Caputo, though, onto Heat's side of the field, and he's going to continue to go forward. They can't stop him yet, and he's going to blow up the back of Ronnie Dizon. That forces Chad George to now big tactical retreat. Well, actually stops at Snake 2.
Caputo just changed his whole point. Now it's a 4-on or 3-on-2 advantage Leverage against Houston Heat. Chris Caputo, there's a reason why he's a difference maker. That guy gets a lot of kills. He gets into the action. He's intimidated by nobody.
Chad George all the way back into Snake 1 now. And now cutting up the field. Leverage. Not going to get the shot in on Moorhead right there. Oh, does he get caught? He does.
Yeah, this ain't semi-pro. You got to protect yourself at all times. However, Moorhead gets killed straight up. Travis Baskin's dead, so it's a 1-on-1. The vet, Chad George, versus Chris Caputo, one of the rising talents at the same position.
Yeah, huge moment for both of these men here in point number 1. So crucial with so few points scored here on this layout. Makes it even more important. So now Chad George going to commit. Caputo's lost Chad George. Chad George going to post up, though, on their side of the field, gets a little bit closer to the buzzer.
I think Caputo did pick him up. He threw paint at this Dorito, so battling cross field. Caputo, yeah, has an awareness of Chad George's location, gets to a spot. Ooh, it looked like he might have gotten shot. He did.
So Chad George, the veteran legend, is going to win the one-on-one battle here, and it's going to, first point's going to be for Houston Heat.
Yeah, Caputo had made it interesting there with his 2-pack mid-game. However, in the end, the vet, Chad George, too much in the one-on-one.
He's not going to hit that buzzer yet. Going to burn some clock off. It's definitely starting to get hotter here. This weekend's going to be a scorcher into the 90s. It's hoping to be 90. First it said 92, and then it said 93, but then Jen just said potentially 96. That's Sunday. Not there yet, though. So Chad George burning some clock off, waiting for Leverage to see if they concede it. Leverage content to let a little time burn off as well, too.
Maddie, I got a rule to propose to Jason Trozen here. If a team has bodies alive and the other team is fully eliminated, after 45 seconds, the point automatically goes to them.
I'm into it. Yeah, I'm not sure how hot it is when Arsenal or where they train, but I've been to ASG a ton of times, and yeah, it gets real hot out in Paris, California.
Yep.
So Aftermath is no stranger to triple digits pretty much for 3 months in a row.
Now, Sam Monville, he's been up in the center quite a bit. He's coming onto Leverage's side of the field. Leverage did not have Travis Baskins looking that way, so Leverage definitely has no idea that Sam Monville is there.
Yeah, Monville in a really good position to start out this point here for Houston Heat, and doing it, it's a gutsy play call because they're up a point.
But I think it was actually very good scouting by Pat McKenna and Ryan Smith, the two coaches for Heat, because Travis Baskins playing heads up, not looking inside. That means there were no eyes for coming across that gap. Sam Monville saw the snake, did not shoot Caputo. That's a big move. So 5 on 5.
Well, they got to stop Caputo from getting into Snake 3, the Snake Rito, as we've been calling it. So that's going to expose Monville.
Yeah, they definitely saw him go in. Sam Monville definitely communicated. Sometimes your voice gets lost, though, when you're that far up the field. You got to turn your head back. You got to aim your voice. Caputo definitely looking like he wants to take the bump.
Caputo's thinking about it. He wants to get across that gap. Posts it in. Does get the inside shot, though. So Jackson Frey going to be taking the walk. Body coming off, though, from that crucial D side here for Leverage. 4 on 4.
That's been the problem with Leverage so far this year is they get a huge kill, but then immediately throw a body away. So unable to sustain advantages. Ryan Moorhead, meanwhile, is in the Snake Rito.
Yeah, just better field positions, too, with Monville, especially with that death. So with Monville in that position and locking down that D side from the middle over, is just to say, as long as everyone Heat can stay alive, but Monville going to be, or Moorhead taking the early walk.
So Leverage, again, with a high body advantage. Got to be able to convert these if you want to retain your pro spot or win a tournament.
Chad George did dip into the snake after the with the death of Monville. He's still at Snake 2.
Caputo senses the presence from Sam Monville. They know that's 4 on 3, but they've never had eyes on Monville.
He needs to go in forward now. He needs to go in low. Oh, and Monville checks off on that lane. As soon as he does it, Caputo gets in there. Can't quite see him, though. Monville is tucked up all the way on the opposite side.
No one's stopping him, though.
He's going to have to wrap around. Caputo's going to have to wrap around to get a shot on Monville.
No one's stopping him. He can take that bump forward and blow up Monville's pack because no one saw him go into the Snake Rito.
He's thinking about it. He set check-in. He's establishing a lane. He's going to go across. He goes across with his eyes up. Gets a free kill here on Monville. Beautiful job by Chris Caputo.
Man, what I love about Chris Caputo is he gets that kill and immediately tells all his boys, 4 on 2. And Leverage definitely knows where the bad guys are. They call Bravo and Echo, trying to shoot Chad George through the gap. He does. Chris Caputo going to tie it up here.
Chris Caputo again. Such a force multiplier out here for Leverage. Tie ball game with a little under 7 minutes.
Chad George sprinting to the box with 3 seconds left, Matty.
Really made it.
And they shoot Baskins and another body for Leverage off the break. So 5 on 3 advantage Heat here. Guns coming alive.
Man, Monville carrying a case of paint on his back going up to that middle break.
Sam Monville and Pat McKenna have really revolutionized analytics in paintball. They always have good stats available to them.
Moorhead goes across the 50, hits the deck, and he's crawling onto Leverage's side into that snake structure. So it's going to get tough here for Leverage. Moorhead that deep on the real estate.
Yeah, may as well concede here.
Yeah, got to concede the point. And they do. So with 6:10 still on the clock, Houston Heat going to take a 1-point lead.
Absolutely.
Hard thing to do. Houston Heat, 1-point lead for them. Still some more time left in this one, 6:10 on the clock, but we could pop off a 6-minute point at any time on this layout.
Monville sauntering up the middle. He's been uncontested up there basically the whole match. I believe that's Dominic DeVivo in the brick. Monville trying to confirm his presence. See if he can get him while also staying alive. We call this the poison situation. Two players playing the same bunker. Neither of them wants to shoot their gun.
Yeah, Sam Monville not shooting his gun.
Don't want to give any signal of your position in these moments.
Yeah, DeVivo, his fingers are twitching like he wants to shoot his gun. See this quite a bit, but a body coming off. Is Chad George taking the walk here for Houston Heat. Door opening slightly for Leverage. And they're going to get a kill on Sam Monville as well, too. Did he get shot on a bounce shot?
He might have been team killed there, but I'm not 100% sure. Because I didn't see any heat coming in there. But regardless, Leverage with a high body situation, I think they might be losing a player out of the back center, however.
Ooh,
they
yeah,
do.
back center. Is that Baskin?
Yeah, no, Zach Moran. Just again, that's just the issue with Leverage. You're in a 5-on-3. You can't die out of the back center. But still, 4-on-3 situation.
Yeah, it's still looking good for Leverage. They have a lot of time to work with. They have an extra body. They have a body in the snake. He needs to get up, though. He's Caputo, so he knows that. He's going to hit the deck, crawl up in the snake, too.
Seeing Mishka out here for the first time in this match. He's in that lay-down brick, going to try to make it hard for Caputo to come forward. Like the way Caputo's checking off the spots.
Yeah, Mishka's got a hell of a zone control, so it's going to be tough here for Caputo, but it's been light work for him.
Thought Caputo might have said 33. Might have had the count wrong, but he also could have said 43. Regardless, Houston Heat content to hold their zones and roll their guns. Caputo probing over the top. Such a powerful spot. Those mini walls are really nice bunkers. Being able to play that nipple over the top.
Baskin also totally focusing in the kill here on Ronnie Dizon. And launching Ryan Moorhead gets into the wedge. Have they picked him up? Don't think they have. There's no one looking that way. DeVivo's going back and forth, but DeVivo's looking that way. Looks like the door's going to open up on Moorhead, but Moorhead's staying alive on that side.
Yeah, they picked it up now. I believe Moran saw it. He engaged with Moorhead.
But
however,
Moorhead stayed alive, though, as DeVivo gets shot out of that center. Caputo launches into Snake 3. 3-on-3 now. 3-on-2. Favor of Leverage still.
now hunting through the middle. Oh, he misses his shot, shoots too early, and now Moorhead has the drop on him. It's a 2-on-2. Poor close by Leverage.
Oh, and Moorhead staying alive. He pops the top and gets that kill. So it's going to be up to Caputo again. Engaging with Mishka.
2-on-1, favor of Heat. Classic Ryan Moorhead here, attacking in a low body situation and then turning a low odd situation into an advantage for Heat.
Yeah, he doesn't need this extra point. They'd love to have it. Still 3 minutes to go, but Moorhead was popping the top like there's still another body in the middle to shoot at.
He just doesn't know he shot Caputo. He couldn't see Caputo walk off. Moorhead has already killed him. He's playing it like it's a 2-on-2. Now he's sort of sensing that Caputo's dead.
Yeah, he's not feeling any pressure. I think
Just
Moorhead's figured it out that it's just Travis Baskin left.
Man, so frustrating if you're a Leverage fan to see them go up these bodies in basically every point out here and then squander it as Moorhead puts the finishing touches on a wonderful point for that legend.
Yeah, you're looking at Ryan Moorhead and Mishka. These guys are hard to kill. I mean, that's one of the things I always tell my divisional teams to try to burn it into their skulls. Hey, be hard to kill.
Yeah. Mishka spinning again for Houston Heat.
Big moment right here for Leverage with 2:25. See if they can get a kill off the break. They go pretty much heavy guns. They do risk the snake. He makes it clean. As Houston Heat going to dip a body in the snake with Chad George. He's getting a check, though, and he's going to get pulled out. So Leverage does get a kill. And now they have another high body situation as Moorhead taking the walk as well, too. Door open again for Leverage.
5-on-3, 2 minutes left to go. But then again, Moran getting shot out of his bunker. Just no good throwing these bodies away in a 5-on-3, especially. Still, progressing nicely is Leverage. All three bodies for Heat stuck in the middle of the field.
Yeah, if they want to win, they need to start pressing it. Can't play like you just need one here. You need two to tie.
Caputo looking like he wants to take the move forward. Monville wheeling, dealing over the top. Now he's going to cut across to that wall.
DeVivo, Mike, was thinking about going across to the Heat's brick. So Caputo in a good spot up in snake 3. Monville, though, able to work his way into the wedge.
They don't know he's there. Or actually, Caputo might have called that. But still, not great containment here from Leverage. 4-on-3 situation. DeVivo wrapping the inside. Just a minute left to go. Down 2. Would like to win this one in the next 30 seconds to give yourself a chance.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you want to blow your margin, but when you have a 5-on-3 with 1 minute and 45 seconds left, you might as well try to send it.
Here comes for Fernandez, I think. Oh, Monville, I think, might have gotten shot right there. He did.
Yeah, Monville did get shot. They're calling him out. Oh, we're going to see minor penalty. So big gift here for a Leverage with 40 seconds left. They peel off the back center as well, too. So just Ronnie Dizon, who's about to get stitched up by DeVivo. DeVivo is going to sprint in around the can and hit the buzzer with 28 seconds left. Pull within 1.
Yeah, gave his team a chance right there. Nice job by DeVivo, hunting in the middle. I think it might have been Caputo who shot Monville on the inside there. Just 27 seconds left to go. Leverage down 1. Let's see if they do the full send.
Leverage has a chance here. Gonna have to be the staggered attack full send. It starts with the first body up the middle. And then here comes the second one. Just 20 seconds left to go. No commitment, though. They do lose the first attacker.
It's all over. Leverage more or less content to take a...
Well, they're on their side and chopping bodies up. And it looks like Travis Baskin's making something happen here as he does shoots Monville, but yeah, not enough time. Here comes Caputo. He's going to send it as time expires. Did they have any bodies left alive?
Yeah, one center over there, Maddie, in the Dorito, too.
Should immediately go to church and ask God for forgiveness. It would have been tough for him, but...
Maddie, the Pope of Paintball.